Have you ever wondered exactly how Facebook gives you suggestions for products you like and people you may know? If you have a Facebook account, and even if you don't, the platform collects tons of data about you. The same goes for Instagram, Twitter, Google, and pretty much all other platforms and networks you interact with. We explain how and why in this video. Photos of our loved ones, places we visited, things we bought. We share everything on social media. We love to show ourselves to the world and are curious about others. And the best place to watch someone's life is social media networks. But do we realize that every move online is constantly tracked by apps to collect data? Information about people's preferences, habits, and beliefs tends to become one of the most valuable goods that companies hunt for. This precious data is meticulously collected to be then used or sold to third parties for marketing, fraud, or surveillance purposes. Philip K. Dick once said,
"There will come a time when it isn't, they're spying on me through my phone anymore. Eventually it will be, my phone is spying on me."
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat. The list of social media platforms is huge, and all these platforms have their own set of trackers to collect data about you.
Social media sites gather tons of information about their users, and most people aren't aware of just how much of their data is being tracked and saved by these big companies. A recent study by cloud storage firm pCloud found that Instagram was the worst offender when it comes to siphoning off your data. The photo sharing app shares 79% of your data with third parties like advertisers, according to the study. This includes your browsing history, current location, contacts, and even financial information if you've purchased through the app. In second place was Facebook, which gives 57% of your data away to third parties. The social media giant was also one of the first companies to use facial recognition, although it has since removed this feature, citing concerns about its misuse and potential risks of surveillance. Besides tracking your posts, likes, and shares, social media sites also collect a long list of data on their users, including personally identifiable information, your first and last name, age, and email address. This may also include any information you share about your job, employment, education history, relationship status, religious views, political views, health data, and interests. This type of information is subject to special protections under the Privacy Act 1988. It can also access your location, where you live, the places you like to go, and the businesses and people you're near. Your current location is also tracked if you've got location turned on, and this includes the location of a photo or the date a file was created. Texts and calls are also being monitored. This may include contacts in your address book, call logs, and your SMS log history. Your social interactions are also not personal. What you post, content you consume, the people you interact with, accounts you follow, hashtags, Facebook groups you join, and any pages you're connected to, and how you interact with them across all platforms. Moreover, device information is also not hidden. The name of your mobile operator or internet service provider ISP, language, time zone, mobile phone number, IP address, connection speed, and in some cases, information about other devices that are nearby or on your network. And also the most important thing is your financial information, which includes your credit or debit card number and other card or payment information, as well as your billing, shipping, and contact details. Now let me show you how social media companies use your data. Firstly, let's clarify one point. Facebook and other social media sites don't technically sell your data to marketers, but they do use your data to sell access to you, or rather your customer persona, for targeted advertising. This is how Facebook explains it.
We use the information we have, including your activity, such as the websites you visit and ads you see, to help advertisers and other partners measure the effectiveness and distribution of their ads and services, and understand the types of people who use their services and how people interact with their websites, apps, and services.
All this information collected about you gets used to create customer personas based on your social interactions, including your behavioral data, i.e., how much time you spend online, sites you visit, what you read, watch, and buy online, etc., preferences, interests, i.e., hobbies, pages you follow, etc., and demographic data. Companies and third parties pay a lot of money to have access to that information to serve you targeted ads and make more money than they spend by getting access to you in the first place. This is data mining 101. Basically, social media sites end up knowing more about you than you know about yourself. They essentially have insights into your daily life, friends, and your interests. They use all this information to make a profit. Technically, you consent to this data being collected when you sign up for an account. However, there have been plenty of instances where users' data was collected without their permission, with the Cambridge Analytica scandal being one of the most recent examples. Let's see how social media companies collect your data. Social media platforms like Facebook use tracking cookies to follow you around the web and log your activity. They also employ browser fingerprinting, geofencing, and cross-site tracking to follow you anywhere on the web. Instagram uses AI to sort its feed to show posts that users tend to like or share. Big data and AI technologies are then applied to derive analytical insights into user behaviors, and access to this information will then be sold to businesses targeting a particular audience. But the question is, can you stop social media sites from tracking you? Now we are going to tell you how to stop them from tracking you and your personal data. Unfortunately, the only way to really stop all these social media apps from gathering your data is to stop using them altogether. But if you're not ready to stop stalking your ex or think you'll be hit with a bad case of FOMO, fear of missing out, we've got a few tips. Number 1. Limit your information. The first caveat here is that you can't really stop Facebook and other social media networks from tracking your every move on their platforms. Your location, pages you visit, the posts you like, and your social interactions are a goldmine for social media sites. It's that very information they sell or access to it rather to advertisers and other commercial companies for a big payday. You can't stop them from collecting this information about you because that's how they make money and it's the deal you make when you sign up. However, you can limit how much of that information can be used to serve your ads. Number 2, visit your ad preferences and change your ad settings. If you don't want Facebook to use information based on your online activity to show you ads, you can opt out from your settings. Just keep in mind that changing your ad preferences doesn't reduce the number of ads you see, nor does it delete the data Facebook and other social networks have already collected about you. It just stops advertisers from specifically targeting you using your data, but this means you'll be served ads that may be irrelevant to your interests. You can also review who can see what you share via the privacy checkup settings. This will help you manage who can see certain information on your profile like your phone number, email, birthday, and relationship status, as well as who can see your future and past posts. Be sure to also turn off most of the permissions for Facebook and Instagram that are not required to operate properly. Number 3, disable off Facebook activity. If you want Facebook and other social media sites to stop tracking other apps or websites you're using, be sure to disable off Facebook activity. However, Facebook will still be able to get some of your data as third-party apps or sites may share your data with Facebook as they use the company's tools to track your usage. Number 4, avoid using your original name. Another way to hide your identity on social media is to use a fake online profile using a false name, a pseudonym, or an alias, a generic profile picture, and a fake email address you can get from a fake email generator. Many social media users already use fake accounts to protect their privacy, although some also employ this tactic for unscrupulous goals and scams. Beware. In conclusion, social media platforms continuously track users' behavior to enhance engagement and monetize data. While this brings personalized experiences, it raises significant concerns about privacy, data security, and manipulation of online interactions.
If you want to watch more interesting yet informative videos like this, then don't forget to subscribe to Science Matters. See you in our next video.